Talk 560 KSFO.
Fraudulent election. It proves that the United States is still a so-called red state union, a red state nation. Never mind what the liars in the media are telling you. There is no referendum. There is no mandate. There is absolutely no mandate whatsoever for Obama to introduce the big state in his governance. In fact, the polling indicates America remains firmly a red state nation with conservative values. There's a great article on this entitled Exit Polls Prove U.S. Still a Red State Nation from Newsmax, Chris Ruddy, another friend of mine. I put it up on michaelsavage.com. I'm not going to read it to you because you can read it for yourself by going to my website and taking a look at it. And look at the data. And you'll find out that it was because the GOP fielded a weak candidate named Bob Dole, John McCain, Mitt Romney. Dole, McCain, Romney. Dole, McCain, Romney. Dole, McCain, Romney. That's why the GOP keeps losing. That's because they want to lose. I've told you this before. They didn't want to win. You don't understand this. I told you this 6 months before the election that the fix was in. I told you that it was likely that Romney was a fall guy. He was told to take a dive in the ninth, and a dive he took in the ninth. Remember the first debate? Remember what he did when you saw the real Romney and you saw the real Obama? The country was ready to elect Romney. Well, the handlers took him in the back room and they said, look, you can't win. He said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And the next thing you knew, they called out the creature from the Black Lagoon, Christian or whatever, Crawley. Candy, some name Candy. She's some piece of candy, huh? How could a woman ever have a name that doesn't work for her? Candy Crawley. Candy Crawley was called out. Then they called out the other Bolshevik, Schieffer, and Romney. I'm sorry, Mr. President. I was told to. I'm sorry, Mr. Obama. Hat in hand, Romney lost the election. And they got what they wanted. Now, why would the Republicans want to lose? You don't understand this. They actually have more strength having lost than they would have had they won. Why did they want to lose? Because if the Republican Party had won, then they'd have to deal with the mess that Obama has to deal with now. Now they could sit out there and mildly say, oh, they're against this, they're against that, we'll go along with it, we have to go along with it, we reluctantly go along with it, we didn't want to go along with it, we have to go along with it, we don't want to go along with it, we might go along with it, we should go along with it. If you cut out 1 cent in Social Security, we'll raise taxes by 1,000%, even though we said we wouldn't, we'll do it because we have to go along with it, didn't want to go along with it, we thought we'd go along with it, we didn't mean to go along with it, but we went along with it because that's what we are. That's it. One-party system, 2-card Monte, 2 peas, 2 nuts on the table, 1 nut under each. There's no nut under each shell. It's like the guy with the boards in Times Square, New York. Shift around the nut. Where's the pea? Put down your $20. Wait a minute, I saw it under that nut. Lift up the shell. Sorry, no pea under that nut. Well, let me see the other nut. Get out of here, I'll break your neck. There's no pea under either nut. It's just a 2-card Monte with, one-party system, Johnson. That's all there is to it. Now let's take some callers on the Savage Nation. I've talked too much.